It was mainly driven by Melbourne victory. Obviously we've seen the scenes what happened. Yeah, and everyone tagged along. Yeah, and the RBB was the last one to.
But
everyone was kind of waiting for the
Sydney
RBB
final, or was that in regards to what happened in Melbourne?
No, it's regards into the final being held in Sydney for the next.
Okay, so it was about that.
All right. Let me explain this stuff, and then you guys can say whether you agree or disagree. I think we're going to go back to understand the original decision. Yeah, so the original decision was obviously the league needed. It didn't want. It needed this injection of cash.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the first thing. Now we can sit here and we can argue that the APL should have never found themselves in this situation, and I think that's right. We've been through it, yeah. But we understand, and a lot of other supporters understood why they did the decision. Because, like I said, they needed the money, not wanted the money. Now, first thing before I get into it is the APL needs to answer a lot because they want to control this league, okay, from the FFA. They got control of this league, and I'm struggling to think of one good thing they've done. Right, that's a whole different situation, okay? So, obviously, they announced the finals in Sydney. It was open for all governments to apply. For whatever reason, Sydney is the only one that did. Okay, so they needed the money. I want to get that right. Next thing is, obviously, there was massive outrage. Okay, now all the supporter groups got together, united front, and said, okay, we understand this is what we want from the APL. Blah, 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 blah. All right? The APL decided they said, yeah. It went quiet. Absolute quiet. Then obviously last week, 2 weeks ago, it resurfaced. And since then, apparently the APL's come out and kind of responded a little bit. Now, people are saying that the APL only kind of responded because their outrage was there. If the outrage wasn't back, the APL would have kept quiet. All right? That's what I think the APL needs to take control, that needs to take responsibility for, yeah? You say all this stuff and you did nothing about it. Yep. We're not commodities. Now, going back to my personal opinion, not the RBB's opinion, my personal opinion is we should go, or my personal opinion is that I want to attend any game that's earned on merit. Okay? So whether the APL made the decision or not, we would verse Sydney and Para. Whether the APL made the decision or not is we would have a double leg semi-final. Yep. Grand final, different situation. I don't even want to get into it.
Yep.
Now, what a lot of other supporters don't realise is, and it's a good thing for them, but they haven't been in our situation where we have fought so much for the past 6 years to get this club back. Yeah, you can argue that Melbourne boycotted for 3 years, whatever. But their club's identity wasn't at risk. Our club's was. You know, we literally fought against the CEO. We made banners. We did all this stuff. It takes an emotional toll. Like, we went from averaging, 16,000 members to getting 4,000 people at ANZ Spotless. Now, this season, finally, we see our old club back. Yeah? So it's very, very difficult, me personally, to not attend the finals. I understand why people don't get me wrong, and respect anyone that doesn't. Yeah, but this idea of, and there's a couple of hypocritical thing of, you may have seen the Melbourne banner coming out saying your rep's dead. Mate, like, what are you talking about? Yeah, you're like Melbourne Victory, and I'm sorry to any Melbourne Victory supporter, is your club is one of the reasons why this club why the A-League needed the money. Your club is one of the clubs that are struggling financially. Don't get pissed off at us. Get pissed off at your own club for being in that situation. If the other clubs weren't in the situation, the APL wouldn't need to take the money. Again, the APL stuffed up being in the situation. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
Sydney's thing coming out about, we're going to boycott, but we're going to attend the women's derby because they're in dire situations. Our league's in fucking dire situations. I can't make it any clearer. Our league is from a reliable source. We've got that. From the reliable source, we've got that. So that argument of them attending the W League because the league's in dire, it's relevant for ours. It's relevant for the W League. It's relevant for the A League. The second bit, we're going to attend it on merit. Well, isn't that what we're doing? We can't attend on merit, but you guys can attend the W League. So these statements coming off.
Why wouldn't they attend the semi-final in merit?
That's the thing. Like, I don't understand. I'm just saying it's extremely hypocritical for a lot of other supporters to come out and criticise the RBB. Now, this is my personal statement. It's not the RBB statement. It's my personal opinion.
Yep.
That for me, I attend any game on merit. Full stop.
Yep.
Now, I don't want to jinx anything, but if we get to grand final, different story. I don't know where I'm going to stand there. I'm just talking about this situation now. Yeah, now I don't know if you guys disagree or not, but again, respect anyone that boycotts. I've got no issues, I accept it, but I can't do it at this moment because we've earned it on merit. It hasn't been given to us. Our players, our club, we deserve this. That's where I stand. I don't know about you boys.
Round of applause.
Cheers, bro. What now, Stos? Where are you, Stos?
Hashtag Malta for president.